Let us now continue in this section which prescribes samasanta pratyayaha for bahuvrihi compounds. These are affixes which are prescribed following a compound, but their speciality is that they become the ending member of the compound. We know very well that the section of samasantaha runs down from 5468 down to the end of the fourth quarter, which is down to the end of the fifth chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. And within that, the anuvritti of bahuvriho runs down from 54113 to the end of this fifth chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. The sutra we are taking now is 54140, Sankhya Supurvasya. Before we go into the details of this sutram, recall that when we studied the sutram 54132, we noted that the rules from 54129 through 54150 prescribe substitutions, adeshaha, and not affixes. So this is another peculiar feature of this section, is that even though we are in the adhikara of pratyayaha parascha, which as we know runs all the way from 311312 to the end of the fifth chapter of the Ashtadhyayi, this section from 54129 through 54150 actually prescribes adeshaha, substitutions, and not pratyayaha. Okay, now with that background, let us look at this sutram 54140, Sankhya Supurvasya. The anuvritti of padasya lopaha comes down from the sutram 54138 into this sutram 54140. Hence the vritti of this sutram says padasya lopasyad samasanto bahuvriho. The ending letter of a bahuvrihi compound in which the prior member either denotes a number or is the term su and the final member is pad, is elided, and this elision becomes the ending member of the compound. The note here says that as per the Paribhasha Sutram 1152, alone tyasya, only the ending letter of the compound and not the entire compound is elided. Second note says that the purpose of specifying the elision as being the ending member of the compound is to prevent the application of 54154, Sheshad Vibhasha, which only applies if no other samasantaha operation has been prescribed. We will be studying the Sutram 54154 shortly, and we will see that that Sutram only applies for those bahuvrihi compounds for which no other samasantaha operation has been prescribed. Otherwise, we may ask, what is the big deal in making the lopaha as a samasantaha? Lopa is a lopaha, but no, there is a significance. We don't want 54154 to apply after the lopa has been done. Okay, the example here is dvau padau yasya saha equals dvipat. He, a man who has 2 feet. The alaukika vigraha is dvi au plus pada au. Compounding, of course, prescribed by the Sutram 2224, Anekam Anya Padarthe. As per the Sutram 2235, Saptami Visheshane Bahuvrihau, the adjective dvi au is placed in the prior position in the compound. And now dvi au plus pada au gets the designation pradipradikam by 1246 krit tadita samasascha, because we have formed a samasaha. This allows us to apply 2471. Supodhatu pradipradikayoho, perform the look elision on the sup affixes au and au which are inside the compound pradipadikam. So now we have dvipada. Now we can apply Sutram 54140. We do have a bahuvrihi compound ending in pada, and the prior member dvi is a sankhya vachaka shabdaha. It means 2, denotes a number. So therefore the conditions for applying 54140 are satisfied, and we perform the elision, the lopaha of the ending letter of dvipada. So now we have dvipad as the final compound pradipadikam. The reason we only elided the final letter and not the entire term dvipad is because of the Paribhasha Sutram 1152 alontyasya, which we know very well. Now the gender of Bahuvi compound matches that of which it qualifies. Present example Nara is being qualified, hence we assign the masculine gender to the compound Pradipatikam dvipad. If we take the Prathama Ekvachanam, bring in the affix su by 412, so just etc. The nasal letter u, its sanya by 132, upadeshe janunasika it, and takes lopaha by 139, tasya lopaha. Now we have dvipad plus sa. And now 6168, hanyabhyo dirghat sutisya pruktam hal applies to elide the single letter sa of the affix su. So now we have dvipad, which now gets the padasanya by 1414, suptingantam padam, with the help of the Paribhasha Sutram 1162, pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam. Even though the affix su was elided, it leaves a lakshanam behind, which is enough for us to apply 1414, suptingantam padam, to give the padasanya to dvipad. So now we apply 8456 vavasane to bring in the substitute ta, which is a letter of the char pratyahara, in place of the letter da, which belongs to the jal pratyahara. This operation is optional, so we have two forms, dvipad and dvipad, as the prathama ekavachanam. We can similarly derive the compound su equals shobhanau padau yasya saha equals supad. He, a man who has beautiful feet.